Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Juice TV. But before we begin, let this quote guide your reflection today. We are many bodies, but the same consciousness. We are not separate. We are a thread of the same divine fabric. Every soul carries within it a divine spark. What you heal in yourself, you heal in others. What you give to others, you give to God. And when you remember we are all connected, compassion becomes natural and judgment dissolves. Most times when we go into this interconnection of humanity, people ask so many questions that are valid. If we are truly connected as humans, as spirits living human experience, and the same spirit of God and the breath of God lives within every single one of us, how come some people do not remember at all who they are, and they do so much evil to other people as if their conscience is no longer within them? Those questions are valid, because when you say we are all interconnected, and what you heal within yourself, you heal in others, and what you give to one, you give to God, it brings up a whole lot of questions. But we are, because the breath of God that lives inside of you lives inside every other person. But they chose a path because we have free will. The universe gave us free will so that we can make decisions and choose the path we want to. So they chose a path of condemnation for themselves. Because remember, what you heal within you, you heal in others. When you hurt others, you hurt yourself. You create a path for yourself. You open up a loop. You create your own universe. So what the universe does is reflect all of those hurt back to you, because it is a mirror. So when people do you things that is not good, don't retaliate. No, remove yourself. Don't decide to do them back or hurt other people because you were hurt, so that you don't create that energy for yourself. Pick the lessons that is within that hurt and develop yourself with it. That is evolving. That is growth. And become a better version of yourself. You understand? So don't allow other people's paths that they have chosen spoil your own life for you. Because the truth is, we are all interconnected. Whatsoever you dish out, you will eat. That is the truth. And when people dish out those hurts, they expect you to retaliate. When you retaliate, they are comfortable. They are happy. Because you are now living with them in the hell that they have created. So don't allow yourself to be dragged into that. I understand that there are some things that people will do to be compassionate becomes a problem. Right? Because people have hurt some people in certain ways that the compassion they have for human is gone. Right? It can be painful. Right? But remove yourself from that environment if you are there. Because whatsoever you are creating for yourself. Whatsoever you are dishing out because of the hurt that you have received in your journey, you are creating for yourself, because you're creating your own universe. You are the creator. And the universe mirrors back to you. So don't allow other people's paths to define your path. Free yourself from other people's path and begin to learn how to detach and remove yourself from people that are not aligning with your journey. With time, you will stop seeing them. It will only take a while, but with time, if you are consciously removing yourself and you're consciously evolving, with time, you won't see them in your path again. You people will just be moved out. They will just be out of your environment. And the people that align with you will start coming. Right? Allow yourself to be free and show compassion and remove judgment, because we are all learning. It can be difficult because people will consciously do things, but what we call conscious actions sometimes are not conscious because most of them don't even know what they are doing, right? But because you now know who you are and you've remembered your parts and you know that we are all interconnected, you don't allow other people's misalignment to define your own path for you. You define your path and you stand on it, knowing that whatsoever you put out, the universe mirrors back to you. Affirmation for today. I honor the divine light within every human, knowing that we are all expression of one sacred source. I move through the world with compassion, empathy, and awareness, understanding that what I heal within myself contributes to the healing of others. I choose to love, uplift, and connect from a place of unity. My peace strengthens humanity, and my energy supports the evolution of the whole. Thank you for joining me once again. And until next time on Uju TV, love expands when you see God in every human.